everybody, welcome to Bura Tech. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about how Reddit just raised more money and is worth reportedly $10 billion. Alright, welcome back. First in this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. And the number one reason why you subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel is to get into the money-making trends before they go mainstream. So Reddit is pretty good, and of all the social media sites that I use, I think Reddit is probably the best one. Now, if you use Instagram, it's time to stop. Just stop. I think Instagram is probably the worst social media site. Whenever I use it, I actually feel dirty afterwards. So before Reddit and Discord, I had a thought that basically went like this. If I want to kind of talk with people who really know what they're talking about, I would find people who want to talk about that particular task or subject matter in their spare time and to find experts in it. Well, basically, you used to be able to find that on forums, and forums were a big thing pre-Reddit, but what Reddit does is congregate all of the forums onto one spot, and it is actually pretty good. I find that when I go onto Reddit, I can look at the article and then look at the comments, and oftentimes when the top comment comes up, it usually either debunks the article or points out something really useful about the article. That crowdsourcing of news is actually not a bad thing. But let's talk a little bit about what Reddit has just done. Now, Reddit has just raised $410 million, which is reportedly making Reddit worth $10 billion. Now, that's a lot of money. Now, earlier this year, they did raise some money again, but the thing is that Reddit, I actually do like their product here, and it is only a matter of time before they go an IPO. And, I might actually buy some Reddit, because one of the things about you and investing is that if you use a product, you should basically invest in it and forget about it. Take some of your money, set it and forget it. So this sounds like a very simple investing strategy, and this is a strategy that I wish I had used for Upwork. I use Upwork all the time, and I kind of wish I had invested in it, but I didn't, so that's a lesson learned. But going back to Reddit. Now, Reddit makes about $100 million a year from advertising, and that pales in comparison to Google, which makes about $62 billion. Now, 100 million versus 62 billion, well, there's a huge discrepancy there. But you know what? Reddit ads are not the worst. In fact, I find Reddit ads to be not very intrusive, and if I do want to get rid of the ads, I can always subscribe to Reddit. So there's also a subscription model in there. So I think Reddit has a lot of great things going for it. It has a potential subscription model, and it also has the advertising revenue model as well. And the thing about Reddit is that it's not as intrusive as Facebook. Sometimes when I go on Facebook, it's just nothing but ads, and it's like, well, I don't like using that. So again, if you're going to use a social media platform, I would use Reddit. Now, it's easy to get sucked into the Reddit-verse, if you will, but Reddit is better than, let's say, Facebook or Twitter or specifically Instagram, because you can actually go into some subreddits that will make you smarter. If you were to subscribe to physics, then learn about physics all the time, you'd probably be smarter than looking at some memes or whatever your friends ate for lunch on Instagram. So it's basically up to you, and I think that's pretty awesome. And you can even find some really niche subreddits that have some really good information. So like I said, it's up to you what you want to subscribe to. So of course you could waste your time by arguing about politics all day on Reddit, but again, it's up to you what you want to do. Pick a skill that you want to get better at, subscribe to that subreddit, and just read it as much as you can. I guarantee you'll learn quite a bit more by doing this than perhaps even, reading some book. If you constantly engage and ask questions on Reddit, you can actually learn quite a bit. Now, of course, you need to read books and watch tutorials and all that stuff. But you know what? I actually don't think I'd be as good of a programmer today if it weren't for Reddit. I have subscribed to many programming subreddits over the years, and sometimes I would just read the programming Reddit. Now, of course, it's easier to hop into, r/ah and look at cute animals all day. But, if you actually do think of social media as some kind of work and that you can get something out of, then perhaps you should subscribe to whatever skill you want to get better at, and then you can start to learn. Again, this is significantly better than a lot of other social media platforms. Now, if I were to rank my second social media platform that I like, and that's Twitter, and that's a story for a different time. So what's next for Reddit? Are they going to IPO? Well, it looks like they really want to, but the course, the timing has to be right. You know, if a bunch of IPOs are failing, then that's probably not the best time to IPO. You want to make sure that your house is in order before you go into IPO. So will I buy Reddit if and when they do IPO? Well, the question is I'll have to take a look at their books and their financial statements, and if I like it, then I'll invest in it, set it, and forget it. If I don't like it, then maybe I'll wait for a pullback, and then I'll see what's going on. Of course, I need more information, but from what I like about Reddit and the product, I think it will be a buy in the future. All right, let's talk a little bit about some Bura tech news before I end off this video. So tomorrow, I am going to be releasing a new section to this channel, and this section is going to be called Around the Internet. Now, around the internet, I'm going to basically go around the internet, look at a video, a website, a Reddit post, a Twitter thread, something that is just around the internet. And I'm going to basically have a semi-informal way of discussing this. Now, I've already recorded the first 2 episodes of this, and they will mostly be live on every Saturday and Sunday. And I will mostly do this every weekend. So now we will be releasing 7 videos a week on Bura Tech. So please help us out by liking and subscribing and share it. Specifically, share it on Reddit, because believe it or not, a lot of people do share these videos on Reddit, and thank you so much if you do that, but please do it more. I'd like to see more traffic come from Reddit. All right, so that concludes this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you like Reddit? Do you not like Reddit? Again, just tell me your thoughts down below. Remember that this channel doesn't do Patreon on Zid. We sell our digital products down below. The more money you get for the content that you buy below, the more content on this channel we can make. If you really like this channel, you can subscribe to Mammoth Interactive's huge library of content. We release 20-60 hours of fresh new content per month every single month. Our goal is to get to 10,000 paid subscribers on Mammoth Interactive. We have monthly and yearly options. It really does help us out when you subscribe. If we can get to 10,000 paid subscribers on Mammoth Interactive, we can release 200 to 300 hours of content per month and make a whole bunch of really cool ed tech stuff. It really won't take that much money to take our business to the next level. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much. Not only do you make this YouTube channel possible, but you make my company possible. Again, we don't need that much money to take to the next level, so we really do want you to subscribe to Mammoth Interactive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.